With us this morning is Chef Todd Bowman from Syrah Restaurant and Wine Bar in Green Bay. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Glad to be on.
You always do such a great job, and I come over here, I'm like, oh, something smells real good, and you're like, it's the bacon.
Yep. Easiest thing to start out with.
What are we making?
What we're doing today is one of my favorite Christmas and New Year's Day dishes. Just a real easy oyster stew. Simple ingredient. I think we only have 5 ingredients here. Super easy, but man, when the kids are opening presents, it's the perfect thing to kind of sip on.
I love it. Take us through it.
Awesome. We started already sauteing a little bacon here. This is applewood smoked. So it's just oysters and that smoke flavor awesome together. So we're just going to let that warm back up a little bit. We got some green onion. We'll chop that up a touch. We're going to use this both for some, cook with some of it, and then use it for a garnish in the end.
Sure. I love how there's like hardly any ingredients here.
Yep.
I love it.
Simplicity is a wonderful thing.
You bet.
And then all this is going in at one time. So we got our green onions in there. Saute those up just a touch. And then we have oysters. You can get these frozen from, you know, whatever local grocery store or seafood supplier if you want it fresh.
It's pretty easy to find them in the grocery store?
Super easy, yep.
Okay, so if I get them frozen, like what's the best way to like unthaw them? And
it comes in a little can, just kind of run that under water for a little while.
Okay.
Let it thaw from the outside.
Got it.
And then if they're a little cold yet, you're really not going to lose anything in this recipe.
But how many servings do you think we'll make?
This should come up with about 4.
About 4?
Yep.
Okay.
So we got about 6 ounces of oysters there, and then a quart of half and half. And we can turn our heat up a little bit more again.
You got it.
And what you want to do here then, as you get your half and half in there, you're just going to bring that up. And that's all going to heat up, and you're going to start to see your oysters curl on the edges a little bit.
Okay.
And that's when you want to pull it. You don't want to boil this one, because your cream, your half and half, is going to start breaking a little bit.
Okay. And then, are we adding this next, or are we waiting?
Yep, we're going to add this too. What we have here is a little salt and pepper, and then it's got my secret blend with a little bit of curry and some turmeric in there too.
Ah, okay.
And then for a little bit of heat, I'm using cayenne. You could use Thai chili peppers, Tabasco sauce, whatever you have on hand.
And I mean, so now we kind of let this cook through, like you said, watch the edges.
Let that simmer a little bit, watch your oysters, and once they start to curl just a little bit, dish it up, some oyster crackers or toast points on there.
Absolutely beautiful. It looks so comforting, and it's so simple. Hey, what are some of your other menu items? Anything new on the menu right now?
We're running a lot of seafood right now. We have blue marlin we have on this weekend. Going over really well. It's we're getting that fresh from Hawaii.
Blue marlin.
Very nice.
Never had that. It sounds good.
Yeah, very tasty. And we have our New Year's Eve coming up, which is actually where the soup is coming in.
Sweet.
We're going to run this on New Year's Eve along with a bacon spiked New York strip roast. We have the chicken dish on there. We have some awesome scallop and shrimp dish.
Yeah.
So definitely call and make your reservations for.
They definitely know what they're doing out there. They got some great food. And coming up next, we're going to be talking about, they have some wine classes coming up, right? Wine classes at Syrah Restaurant and Wine Bar. So you want to stick around because that's coming up later in our 8 o'clock hour. Recipe for this is going to be on our website shortly. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Great job.